Well, Michael, that's an excellent question. I do want to address who the doctor is that you should be seeing if you're hurt in an automobile collision, and then particularly if that is a situation where you want to make a claim against the other party, the one who caused the collision. It is a very, very important aspect to discuss because there's two different things that are going on. Number one is your health, and number two, then second to that, absolutely second, is the legal claim. So let's start with your health. Many people will go to a doctor, the family doctor. Typically it's an internist or some doctor who is, just very honestly, not used to understanding the treatment that's necessary for muscle injuries, because the routine case is a neck or a back injury, something like that, muscle injuries, strains and sprains, and the internist may or may not be aware that therapy is something that you need to get right away. Now, I have a license to practice law, not a license to practice medicine, but over 30 years I've talked to enough doctors in all different specialties to be able to say that with a great deal of confidence. Going to a doctor who simply says, okay, you have a muscle strain, take some aspirin, take some showers or baths or whatever, and come back in 2 weeks, that doctor's doing you a disservice. Every medical person that I speak to who knows about how to treat these injuries says that it's appropriate and necessary to get the right type of medical care as quickly as possible. So you might want to start, say, with an orthopedic doctor who could then make a prescription for you to physical therapy, or a chiropractor, because a chiropractor knows what to do and how to do to treat these types of injuries. Now, that's not to say that a general practice doctor or the PC couldn't write a prescription for physical therapy, and many of them do, but you need to be aware. So that's the first thing, and it's important because delaying your medical treatment, the therapy, in fact, delays and lengthens the overall treatment. So if you get started right now, you might need 3 or 4 weeks of therapy. If you delay it 2 weeks, you're in pain for those 2 weeks, and then you might need 7 or 8 weeks of therapy. So this is a very, very critical thing. Now, we turn it around to the legal end of this, and this is where the dark forces come in. We understand, again, insurance companies are not your friends. Insurance companies have a cadre of doctors who plaintiff lawyers like to refer to them, I'm not going to use the word on air, but we'll call them ladies of the night. Okay? Ladies of the night, as you know, will do anything for money. These doctors that work and rely in large part on the salaries that they are paid or the fees they're paid from these insurance companies will examine people that are seen by them at the behest of the insurance company, and they will write a report that anything the insurance company wants, and because they're being paid. And you think, okay, well, no big deal, that really couldn't be true. Well, but it is. The doctor, for seeing you for 2 minutes and filling in a boilerplate report with your name, basically says that you're not hurt, or you're not hurt anywhere nearly as badly as you claim to be hurt. So when we get finished with all of this discussion, then the insurance company has a basis upon which to deny medical treatment to you, or deny payment for medical treatment that you might have really needed, and to deny additional dollars for your pain and your suffering. There are many, many of these doctors out there. My advice is, do not take the advice of your insurance company as to who the doctor should be that you should go to get your treatment, because many of these doctors are going to say that certainly there's nothing wrong with you and you don't need treatment.